Hello students, welcome back to my channel. I am your educator Sagarika and today I am going to discuss about biomass production and productivity along with their different aspects. So let's first discuss about biomass. What do you mean by biomass and what is the definition of biomass? In order to understand productivity and production, we have to understand biomass first. So biomass is the mass or total number of living organism in an area at a given time. It is the mass of living organism in a ecosystem. In other words, we can say that it is the amount of energy which is available for the next trophic level. It can be a species biomass in which the mass of one or more species prefer, or it can be a community biomass in which the mass of all the species in a community is considered. It includes microorganisms, plants or animals. Next comes how to calculate biomass. This is important for 10th and 12th students as well as undergraduate students. In order to calculate biomass of any ecosystem, first we have to obtain the dry weight of the organism. So let's discuss about what is dry weight. So dry weight is the exact mass of any body which remains constant. It doesn't change. It is quite different from the fresh weight or the fresh mass, which is variable due to the presence of the water content, but in dry weight there is no water content, so it is always remains constant for any body. So in order to calculate biomass, the one of the way is to obtain the dry weight of an organism and then multiply it by the number of those organisms in a given area. The units which are used in biomass measurements are grams per meter square, and if it is an aquatic ecosystem, then grams per meter cube. Next comes productivity. What is productivity? In order to understand productivity properly, we have to understand the biomass which I discussed just now. So, productivity in simple word is the rate of biomass production, or it is the rate of generation of biomass in an ecosystem. So productivity's proper definition will be the rate of synthesis of energy containing organic matter or the rate of synthesis of biomass by any trophic level per unit area in unit time is known as productivity. It is also measured as weight. So what is trophic level? So trophic level is the level or the feeding level in a food chain or food pyramid. That is producers, consumers, these are the trophic level in a food chain. Next comes the production. Production is the portion of net energy or the fixed energy which is available or which the trophic level passes to the next trophic level. So it is the amount of net energy or the portion of fixed energy which a trophic level passes to the next trophic level. That is called production. Now, what types of productivity? Productivity has two types. One is primary productivity and second is secondary productivity. Primary and secondary productivity is quite similar. Here the difference is primary productivity is produced by the producers or the green plants, and secondary productivity is produced by the consumers. So the primary productivity is the amount of energy accumulation in green plants as biomass or organic matter per unit area over a time period is primary productivity. The proper definition will be the total amount of organic material produced by the producers or the living organism in a particular area within a set period of time is known as primary productivity. It is also the secondary productivity if we changed one thing, that is the total amount of organic material produced by the consumers. If we replace the producers from the consumers, then it becomes the secondary productivity. It is usually measured in units of energy such as gram calories or kilojoules per square meter per year. So primary productivity has two aspects, one is, or two kinds. One is GPP, that is gross primary productivity, and next is net primary productivity. So let's discuss about gross primary productivity first. What is gross primary productivity or GPP? So the GPP is the total solar energy trapped in the food material by photosynthesis, is the gross primary productivity. If we go by proper definition, it is the total organic matter or biomass synthesized by the producers in the process of photosynthesis per unit area and time. However, a good fraction of GPP, after the production of GPP, a good amount of that GPP is utilized by the producers of the green plants in their respiration process. So after the respiration process, the leftover energy is the NPP, that is net primary productivity. So in order to calculate net primary productivity, we have to subtract the GPP from the energy lost in respiration. So net primary productivity formula will be GPP minus R, that is energy lost in respiration or other losses. The NPP definition will be the amount of energy bound organic matter or the biomass created per unit area and time that is left after respiration. So after respiration of plants, the leftover energy is the net primary productivity. GPP is the energy which cannot be transferred from one trophic level to the next trophic level, but NPP is the amount of energy which can be transferred from one trophic level to the next trophic level. It is the weight of the organic matter stored by the producer in a unit area per unit time. Next comes the secondary productivity. As I discussed earlier, secondary productivity is same or is like that of primary productivity. The main difference is it is produced by the consumers. In case of primary productivity, that was produced by the producers or the green plants. The secondary productivity is produced by the consumers. That's why the name is secondary productivity. So it is the rate of synthesis of organic matter by the consumers is known as secondary productivity. It is the rate at which the heterotrophic organisms resynthesize the energy yielding substances. Here the net primary productivity, which results in the accumulation of plant biomass, is or serve as the food of herbivore and decomposers. It is notable that the food of consumers has been produced by the primary producers, and secondary productivity depicts only the utilization of this food for the production of consumer biomass. Secondary productivity is the productivity of animals or saprobes. So this is the secondary productivity. Thank you. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe to this channel. In this video, we discuss about the biomass production and productivity along with types of productivity, mainly GPP and NPP, and what is secondary productivity. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.